Hello, Virgo. Let's take a look. What does the month of July hold for you? I'm going to take a look at the tarot, then we'll go through the playing cards, the angel oracle, and of course our affirmational confirmation cards. So here we go. Taking a look, what do the tarot hold for you? What is it that you need to focus on? It's going to pop through, and if that's the case, I'm just going to pick a card off the top for you. Here we go. So the first thing that you have got is Spirit saying here, now listen, the path is not clear for you at the moment. You don't know exactly what you're doing. You feel like everything's suspended. You're at a bit of a crossroads. You're blinded by the light. You're blinded by situations. Maybe you can't see everything because you don't have everything you need in place, but you do have a keen sense of intuition, which might say here, well, I can't see the outcome just at the moment. I'm just going to trust this, but I know intuitively I'll make the right decision. I know that intuitively I will get things to, be where they need to be in order to be able to move forward. So you've got some good opportunity here to trust this, because the more you trust it, the more everything will start to open for you. We're just going to take a look, see if another card wants to pop out of the playing cards for you. I will pick for you because there's nothing else coming, but they are talking about professional advice. And it could be that you're seeking the right advice. It could be this is around your career goals and aspirations, if it's medical or a lawyer or so forth. It could be that this is a time in which you're reassessing what works for you in your career path or your goals and your ambitions. But, you're blinded. You're blinded by a situation, and you're going to need to trust, Virgo, that you're making the right choice, that you'll have the right backing, the right support, the right information, the right guidance. It could be that you just ask all the right questions, but maybe this is about being able to go down those channels, and the help that's there or the support that's there or the professionalism that you use enables you to be able to get through this, what you feel is a bit of a quandary. Now, it does show here it will take a bit for these matters to settle down. We've got the 3 of spades here. This is usually conflicts, and it's settlements and agreements, but it's conflicts, and I call it a conflict of interest. And sometimes it could be that, what you, hear or what you believe or what is being given to you or spoon-fed to you may not necessarily be, absolutely the be-all or end-all, but it may not sit very well with you. You might have to trust that, somebody else, a higher power in some way, will bring a consensus here, will bring things to where it needs to be. Maybe there could be a few upsets here, upsetting the apple cart. And once again, the 2 of Swords are saying here, you're going to have to wait for things to clear. But once they do, intuitively, you would have known, or you will know, that you're on the right path, or that you're, now moving forward. You're no longer stuck there, but you've needed things to come to light in order for you to be able to move forward. So there are agreements here. It could be that there's a conflict of interest in what you're ambitiously trying to achieve. Maybe you're feeling there's mixed messages, between what you need to be doing and what you feel that you're able to do so. So your angel oracle is telling you communication. So that's where it is. Something's unsettled in the talks. Something's feeling it's a little all over the place for you, Virgo. You may be feeling like you're kind of getting mixed messages, but it could be that you need to keep those lines of communication open. Maybe this is a time in sourcing the right people or the right areas in which to be able to help you through this period of time, trusting that those right doors will open, because that communication is very, very important. When she turns up, the angel of communication, she tells you that it'll come in all different forms. It'll come through conversation, written information. It could come through a message, a scenario in your life. Something could just manifest. And it's the light bulb moment, but it's going to be able to speak directly to the circumstance or situation, and you're going to see matters starting to finally come to a point where they are more stable, or you're getting a result. Doesn't feel easy, but I really do feel that they're showing here, the more that everything is talked, the round table talks, the more that you communicate about this, the more that you're open to this, the better it's going to be. We're just going to go and just take a look. All right, here we go. So Virgo, we've got a couple of confirmation cards, or you've got people in positions to be able to help you. This is about having empathy, understanding. It's sensitive time, and you will gain the support that you need. This could have a lot to do with family. It could have a lot to do with the commitments around you, in connection with where you feel you need to be. This is generally the home, but it does indicate family, okay? It can also mean, friendships, networks, and connections. You've got people there, but sometimes we've got to do what's right for us. This is a time something's speaking to you. It's going to help you to gain the resources that you need. It's not an easy decision. You're going to have to trust that you're on the right path, that everything will work out. But at the end of the day, you're making the right choices. Spirit says here that the clouds will clear. Things will happen. There's a conflict of interest, what you want, what somebody else wants, what the situation really is, or the reality of the situation. But it shows here you will have the help to be able to work your way through. So look at what's talking to you right now. Keep those lines open. Look at where you feel that you're following what's important. And by doing so, you'll have the understanding, you'll have the consideration of others, you'll have what you feel is important to you more so, because you're actually looking at what works best for you. Now, whether you're making decisions based on family or a family member, or whether you're making decisions based on your career or your goals, or about having a family, or about starting something that you feel is important, this is a chance to get that line of talk happening. And by doing so, you will gain the support that you're really, really looking for, because it's all ready to happen. It's just taking a bit of time and energy. Thank you so much, Virgo, for joining me. Thank you for connecting. Do not forget to like my channel or my page, or subscribe to my channel and page. I appreciate your connection, and I look forward to connecting with you in months to come.